Oh, sad days. So this is a cool Schlitz sign. It's like 3 foot by 5 foot. I sent an offer on it for $250, $10 shipping. The guy accepted it. The Crazy Picker Life with Wheeler, Dealer, and Banana Peeler. Good morning, fellow pickers and would-be adventurers. It's Tuesday morning, about 5:20 a.m. Getting a good start this morning, and it promises to be a more normal weekday, if there is such a thing. Let's get on with it. Okay, so hey, I've had a productive morning. I got some orders packed. I got a bunch of doodads and miscellaneous things figured out. I've got a trip coming up with Wheeler and Banana Peeler. We're going to be going to Wisconsin for a week, and so I'll be talking more about that. Trying to get that scoped out, get all the details done. I don't want to rock the boat with the business and the family and everything else by leaving town, so trying to get that all figured out. So I'm about ready to go back home. Everybody else is starting to get up around the house. I've got some projects and some things I've got to get going around there. We're in the middle of summer, and so there's still summer activities. Lana and I are starting to work on getting the school for the new year scoped out, and that means a process of getting books lined up and making sure, for example, that Wheeler is going to graduate, getting his classes in order, and then we have to pay tuition, get everything ordered, get our curriculums, and get started. We're going to try to get started in August this year. It always pays to get started early, especially with possible interruptions, trips, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so something more interesting this morning for the vlog. Last month we did an in-house contest with the prize being the coffee ninja, and I think as far as morale goes around the office with Wheeler and myself, and even with Lon and the rest of the family, they were in yesterday and were sampling some of Wheeler's coffee, and they liked that. Obviously we toned it down for the kids. We need a follow-up contest for July. Now July, we're not going to be in the office listing quite as much as we did in June. We still have plenty of items to list, but we needed to come up with something that was, equally as appealing, and it's not that hard to come up with something. So here's what we're going to do. Some of you in the Denver area, and I'm sure other cities, have like situations. Unser karting events. Al Unser Racing, Denver's premier karting and entertainment destination. We went a year ago, Wheeler and I, and got in on a class and then went and raced. And they have a pretty good track over there, indoor kart racing, and boy, those karts really fly. So we're putting together an Unser karting event for the entire family. We plan to go in maybe a Saturday and see the flea market, stay overnight, kind of slog around Sunday a little bit, and then maybe go to the Unser Racing on a Sunday afternoon and get some of the kids in there. Hopefully Lon will do that and do some racing. It'll be a lot of fun. And so we're putting together sort of an event that's not over the top as far as pricing goes. I mean, you can spend money up the yin yang if you want. It will have some costs involved, but I think that will be a good incentive to get the listing done for both Wheeler and myself that we need to get done every single day. So more listing happening here, more contest, in-house contest updates. We're already on the, what are we on? 5th of July. We've got 3 days in, and we've already hit our numbers of $1,200 listed a day. So we've got another 17 or 18 listing days this month in order to win a day or an afternoon of karting for the whole family. So something Wheeler really enjoyed. Well, I sold this thing today. We've had this for 1.5 years, and I'm glad to get it out of here. Sometimes you learn. Now, we only paid $20 for this, or maybe 15, probably 20. It's a Leica photo negative blah blah enlarger. Sold for 68 bucks. Now you can look at this thing and go, wow, that's big, and it is big. It's 35 inches tall, 20 by 18 on the base. The middle part is kind of fragile, got a lens in there and a lamp in there. I thought I could get the darn thing apart. That's the thrill here. That's why I'm sharing this with you. I tried for 10 minutes to get this base apart, and it's kind of wired in there. There's a switch and a wire and all that kind of stuff. It would get really nasty to take that apart. It wasn't coming apart. So the next option is to box it up. Unfortunately, here's what happens. 35 by 24 by 20, 23 pounds, and here's what you never want to see. 102 pounds billable. And here's why you don't want to see that. $68, I get a pretty good bump on that. $54.53. Let's look at the box briefly. Okay, so there's the box over there. I just tied it together. I've got to tape the flaps down. It's 2 boxes combined in one. The base is on the bottom, and then that pole makes it so tall, and not separating those is the problem. That's a big box. It's not very heavy. It's 22 pounds. The real challenges to look at here are contacting the person and saying you need more shipping. That's not going to work. Taking the base from the pole, that's not going to work. If I could get it off there, I might break it, and then to have somebody reassemble that on the other side, that's not going to work. So in reality, shipping it like this makes sense because they can take it out of the box and it's going to be ready to go. That's nice, but $20 out of my pocket. But you figure everything else in there, you got to do what you got to do, still double our money and get it out of town. Can't sit here and dawdle on it and dwell on it and get all steamed about it. Occasionally, dealer makes a miscalculation, and guess what? I don't buy these anymore. Okay, getting ready to haul my packages for Tuesday today out of here. I got a helper. Hello, helper.
Hi.
How are you today?
I got a key.
Oh, cardboard key. What kind of door does that open?
No.
Oh, boy. So I think I counted. I think I have 33 packages. I don't know. My mind's slipping me. Some big ones there. A couple full totes of small ones with some envelopes. Big crazy metal detector going to somewhere, Brazil. And then we got a project going on, and Mr. Do, and Happy Wheeler. And we got some big ones back here for UPS. Haul out of here, UPS 1, 2, 3, 4, out the door. I noticed something is happening here.
What?
Whoa.
Clean avalanche is coming.
So Wheeler likes to go crazy with stuff, and then every once in a while,
I have like 22 lenses in my office that are all mine.
we go through cleaning mode.
Finding stuff I never knew I had.
No.
I just pulled out a bunch of stuff from storage.
I don't think I'll bore everybody with the details. This is the making of a hoarder. I say that with true love as father to son. Someday though,
So I make it a hoarder. I pull out my stuff on my tables to clean it.
Someday you'll make Hoarders episode 9054. They'll come to your place.
Sounds great.
I'll probably be gone.
Mm.
But anyway, here's a preview. Oh, sad days. So this is a cool Schlitz sign. It's like 3 foot by 5 foot. I sent an offer on it for $250, $10 shipping. The guy accepted it. He tried to package it up and didn't like how much it was going to cost to ship, and so he refunded my money. Many apologies, I cannot ship the sign. Careful shipping, $270 beyond total. I'm sorry. I cannot get a Schlitz billboard. If you know where one is and you can get it to me, I'll pay for it. A good one. But I won't pay everything I've got.
Take notes.
Okay, miracles upon miracles. Wheeler says, take a look at my new room.
Woo!
Look at this.
Shelf here. This new display case needs to be
Oh my
filled up now.
goodness, I don't know what
Empty
what
looking.
happened to the changeover. It's like,
My cameras
Got
are down
your
here.
Harley up there.
Stuff's here.
looks pretty clean, looks vacuumed.
It really is nice.
Every time we do this, you say, wow, I could work here. I really
It's
like
pretty
it.
packed, but it's clean.
So the bad news is what?
Took too long.
And?
And?
What time is it?
Well, that's what I said. It took too long. It's 10:55.
10:55 at night. We got to get on it yet.
Yep.
So we don't want to lose our new contest.
Nope.
We're working together. Your dad's been listening all night because he knew this was happening. Okay, let's have a short listing montage. Saw it, listed it. Saw it, listed it. Saw the jawbone, listed it. Saw it, listed it. Saw it, listed it. Saw it, couldn't list it. Oh, here comes Noisy Wheeler. I'm busy. Saw it, cleaned it a lot, and listed it. I used rubbing alcohol on the rubber and took the rubber off of it. Now it's super smooth. Saw it, listed it, and sold it within an hour. Well, thanks for watching today. This is about the end of the vlog. Today was a fairly typical day. Lots of orders, running around here, there, and everywhere, trying to get ready for our upcoming trip, listing some items, continue to run around, find stuff to do that needs to be done and do it. I don't know. It's just a typical day. So thanks for watching. More tomorrow. End of vlog.